Hi, class. Now, when the semester began, quite a few of you had asked about the possibility of earning extra credits. I had assured you that as time went on, I would look into this and make a decision. Well, here we are, more than halfway into the semester, and so I have decided that I will offer the class extra credit opportunities. This is indeed an interesting time in our global history. And so, without judgment and without the need to know, I am making it very flexible for you to be able to pass this class. I know that for many of you, you have worked very hard. And I want to take the time to acknowledge that. For those otherwise who would have worked hard or wanted to, perhaps the circumstances did not quite allow for that. And so I appreciate every effort that you have made to stick with us until this point. I encourage each of you to try to make it to the finish line. After all, we are so close. It is with this in mind that I have come up with some idea of offering some voluntary extra credit assignments. Just to refresh your memory, we have the evaluation methods, a grading rubric for this class. When you take a look at the grading rubric, we see we have dates, we have weeks, we have textbook chapters, and we have the points assigned for the online discussion, for the quizzes, and of course for the final paper, all giving us the opportunity of earning 1,000 points. When you look to the bottom of the screen, you will see that the points are equated, in other words, the number grades are equated to a letter grade. And of course, it is the letter grade that is recorded on your transcript. And the number grade is what we use here for the class. Having said that, what these extra credit does is it allows you up to 200 points to boost your score. And I know that for some of you, you may not need it, but for others, these 200 points will go a long way. Now, this is option one of three options for extra credit. In a couple of weeks, you will be receiving a student faculty evaluation. While this evaluation is totally voluntary, it would be nice if each of you would take a moment to complete the evaluation. If you don't complete it, again, it's voluntary. For those of you who choose to complete it, if you're able to complete it within the first 10 days of when it's posted, you will automatically get credits of 40 points. If you post it beyond the 10 days, of course, CUNY will receive it. However, QCC will receive it. However, you just will not get the credit for it. Like I said, it's totally voluntary. Um, and if you're able to complete it within the first 10 days of it being posted, then you'll be able to gain yourself an extra 40 points. Of course, there's stipulations, so you do want to take a look at the stipulations once this assignment gets posted. So here we are at option number two. So option number two is sort of an interesting thing because it's actually required for the class, right? So we spoke about from the beginning the 10-page paper that you would have to complete for this class. And in essence, it's a socio autobiography. And if you are able to, well, you should be able to go into um, the requirements for the class, and under the left side of our Blackboard platform, you will see the final requirement, right? This final paper. And the instructions are there. Not only are the instructions there for the final paper, but there's a video there that walks you through the final paper. Now, why is this a part of the extra credit assignment? This paper is worth in totality 300 points, right? And with it being worth 300 points, what I'm offering as option number two is the opportunity for you to get a bonus 100 points on this assignment. How do you do that? The assignment is due, um, I think, December 19th. But if you are able to turn in a completed assignment by December the 8th, notice I say a completed assignment, not a half, not three quarters, but if you're able to turn in a completed assignment by December the 8th before 11:59 p.m., you will automatically get an additional 100 points. So let's say for the assignment, you got 200 points of 300. If you're able to turn it in on the 8th, you get an additional 100 points. So at the end of the day, you'll get a total of 300 points for the assignment. If you are favored enough to get 100, 300 points, then, and you turn it in by the 8th, you get that extra 100 points. So that means for this assignment, you would have gotten 400 points. And as I said with option one, some of you may not need it. Not everyone needs the extra points. But for those of you who need it, come on, guys, an extra 100 points is almost 2.5 weeks of work. All right. So, again, you want to aim for that extra 100 points. Now, considering a more recent experience of a global pandemic, COVID 19, I have decided to offer three makeup quizzes. These quizzes serve to replace any low grade, which is discussion grade, actually, or even a low quiz grade, as a chance to improve your overall grade. These extra quizzes are 100% optional. And so, if you choose not to do them, it's totally fine. These quizzes will be open from December the 2nd at 11:59 p.m. and will close on December the 9th at 11:59 p.m. Now, please note, because this is voluntary, there will be no opportunities to reopen, restore, or reset a test that is missed or one that has technical issues. May not seem fair, but again, this is voluntary, this is optional, and this is the chance to improve your overall grade. So I urge you, if you decide to complete these quizzes, set aside some time for them. Make sure that as you set aside time for them, um, you you're using a stable internet service that you do not stand that well, that the chances of technical difficulties are minimized. Now, each quiz will have 20 questions, and each question is worth 1 point, giving you a total of 60 points. All right, and again, guys, this is a total of 60 additional points. And so now, with the opportunity for extra credit assignment, your success in this class is in your hands. Have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you in the threads. Bye bye.